Hello and welcome back to London. My name is Nils, Cyrils Brettspiele, and today, in a nutshell, London After Midnight 2 Sherlock in Hell. Yeah, it's the second version of London After Midnight, and again, 30 cards plus 6 roll cards. And as you maybe mentioned, it's heroes again and monsters again. So you can combine the first London After Midnight with the second one. The first one was 2 to 6 players, and now it is up to 10 players. You have an additional 30 cards, so therefore you would have up to 60, and you can double or even triple the playtime with that. But keep in mind, the more players you have, the less actions you have, because other players drawing cards. The new innovation is this neutral card, Woman in Black. She has a monster and a hero symbol on here as well, as long as you have now Holmes here, Mycroft Holmes, but you also have Watson, and now you have all these cool characters from Sherlock Holmes in here. Obviously, Holmes are the good guys. One thing I wanted to mention to you is, where is it? Every time when you're looking for something, you are not finding. Here, this one here for example. In this game, we are introducing cards with 3 hero symbols. Queen Victoria is obviously the superhero in this game. It's really interesting, and as always, in a nutshell, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my personal experiences. Maybe you saw my review for London After Midnight 1 and you learned that I really liked it. That's fast playing. With 2 decks, obviously, when you combine both of them, it takes at least double the time. Sometimes I would say it triples it, because you have a little bit more combos, you have to think about it, a little bit more cards to learn, and probably there are more players. You would probably add them if you want more players, or if you play the first one or the second one. It's a standalone as well, so you can play only the second one without the first one, by the way. When you have 5 or 6 players. So the time is already a little bit longer because you play it with more people, and when you add more characters, it's even a little bit longer, even if everybody has less moves, because there are 60 cards and not 30 in this, as when you play it with one game. But on the other hand, if you divide 60 cards by 10 players, it's 6 per player, and if you divide it by 4 players, it's obviously 15 turns each player has. However, it adds so much to this game to extend the game a little bit. Before, it was 10 minutes and it was always over before you really wanted to get into it. Now you get even more coolness and even more of this, but you still have this cool monster, which is always green, versus heroes, and you have always this combos. You can destroy this card with that card, but keep in mind, you cannot destroy the werewolf or the creature, or you cannot attack Holmes, and so on. So if you really like London After Midnight, then London After Midnight 2 is a must-have. If you don't have London After Midnight so far, then you can pick either Sherlock Holmes or classic monsters. It's completely up to you. Start with whatever you want. This one neutral card doesn't really add too much to the game, even if there are 4 in it. It doesn't match too much to add too much to the game, so it's not super important to have that in your game. Yeah. As you see, I'm still super excited about London After Midnight. I played it so much time in the last weeks that I'm still a master for this right now, and I'm pretty sure I will play that more often in the next months as well. That was Nils, Cyrils Brettspiele, my name, and this game comes from Gen X Games, and I would say have a lot of fun with this multi-language game. So it's English, it is Spanish, and it's French, and if you own this version, it's German too. So yeah, have a lot of fun and see you next time. Bye bye.